Ever wondered where it all began? The roar of the engine, the freedom of the open road. The American love affair with the automobile didn't just happen overnight. It was built by pioneers, visionaries, and the daring entrepreneurs who transformed the horse and the buggy world into a motorized nation. Today, we're taking a road trip back in time to explore the legendary first American car companies that put the world on wheels. Let's get started. Our journey begins in 1893 with two brothers, Charles and Frank Duria. While men were experimenting, the Duria Motor Wagon Company is credited with building and selling the first gasoline-powered automobile in the United States. Imagine the scene, a sputtering, chain-driven contraption that looked more like a horseless carriage than a modern car. But it worked. Their creation wasn't just a novelty, it was a competitor. In 1895, on a snowy Thanksgiving Day, Frank Duria drove their car to victory in America's first ever automobile race, a 54-mile trek from Chicago to Evanston, Indiana. This victory wasn't just a trophy, it was proof. It showed the world that the gasoline-powered car was not just a fad, but the future of transportation. Though the Duria company itself didn't last long, its legacy as the starting pistol for the American auto industry is undeniable. They lit the fuse for the automotive explosion that was about to come. Next up, a name that truly defined the early industry, Oldsmobile. While Duria was the first to sell a car, it was Ransome, Olds who first imagined selling cars to everyone. In 1901, Oldsmobile introduced the curved dash Olds. This wasn't some bespoke machine for the ultra-rich. It was a simple, relatively affordable, and reliable runabout. A fire at the Olds factory famously destroyed most of their car blueprints, leaving only the plans for the small, simple curved dash. This twist of fate forced the company to focus all its efforts on this one model. The result? Oldsmobile became the first American car company to achieve mass production, churning out thousands of these vehicles. They used a stationary assembly line system, where workers would move from station to build the cars. This was a revolutionary step towards the manufacturing processes we know today. The curved dash Olds became the best-selling car in America, proving that there was a massive, untapped market for personal transportation. Olds didn't just build a car. He built the blueprint for the American auto industry. Of course, you can't talk about mass production without mentioning the man who perfected it, Henry Ford. While Ford didn't invent the car or the assembly line, his genius was in combining and refining these ideas to an unprecedented scale. In 1908, he introduced the Ford Model Tinggi. His goal was simple and audacious: build a car for the great multitude, a car so affordable and so reliable that any man with a good salary could own one. To achieve this, Ford introduced the moving assembly line in 1913. This was the game changer. Instead of workers moving to the car moved to the workers. This dramatically slashed production time from over 12 hours per car to just about 90 minutes. The price of the Model Tinggi plummeted, making it accessible to everyday Americans, from farmers to factory workers. Ford famously said customers could have any color they wanted, as long as it was black, because black paint dried the fastest. The Ford Motor Company didn't just put America on wheels, it fundamentally changed society, creating suburbs, road trips, and the new sense of personal freedom. While Ford was focused on the masses, another company was carving out a niche at the opposite end of the spectrum: Cadillac. Founded from the remnants of Henry Ford's second failed company, Cadillac quickly became synonymous with precision, quality, and luxury. Under the leadership of Henry Leland, a master of precision machining, Cadillac's motto became the standard of the world. Their secret was interchangeable parts. In the early 1900s, most cars were hand-built, meaning a part from one car wouldn't fit another. Cadillac's parts were so precisely manufactured that they were perfectly interchangeable. In 1908, they proved this with a stunning demonstration in England. City Cadillacs were completely disassembled, their parts scrambled, and then reassembled by mechanics using only simple tools. The cars started light up and completed a 500-mile test run flawlessly. This feat earned Cadillac the prestigious Stewart Trophy and cemented its reputation for unparalleled engineering. Cadillac introduced the first fully enclosed car body as a standard feature and later, the first mass-produced V8 engine, setting the standard for American luxury and performance for decades to come. Now, let's talk about the company that would become the cornerstone of the world's largest corporation. I'm talking about Buick. Founded by David Dunbar Buick, a brilliant but financially troubled inventor, the company's early success was driven by its innovative engine technology. Buick was a pioneer of the overhead valve engine, or OHV. This design, often called the valve-in head engine, was significantly more powerful and efficient than the flathead engines used by most competitors at the time. It gave Buick cars a reputation for performance and durability. Their cars were powerful hill climbers and reliable racers. However, David Buick wasn't a great businessman. The company was saved and propelled to success by William Billy Durant, Durant, a master salesman and the empire builder, used the highly profitable Buick as the foundation for his new venture in 1908. General Motors, he quickly acquired other companies, like Oldsmobile and Cadillac, creating a portfolio of brands that could cater to every type of buyer. But it all started with the power and the reliability of the Buick engine. Not every early automaker started with engines. Some started with wheels. Studebaker had been a household name long before the first car sputtered to life. Founded in 1852 by the Studebaker brothers, the company was one of the world's largest producers of horse-drawn wagons and carriages. They built wagons for farmers, pioneers heading west, and even the Union Army during the Civil War. Their reputation for rugged, dependable quality was second to none. As the 20th century dawned, Studebaker saw the writing on the wall. They wisely began their transition by first building electric cars in 1902. And then gasoline cars in 1904. For several years, they even sold cars manufactured by other companies under the Studebaker government name. By 1911, they were fully committed to producing their own gasoline automobiles, leveraging their century-old reputation for quality and their vast dealer network. Studebaker's story is a fascinating example of a 19th century giant successfully pivoting to survive and thrive in the new automotive age, carrying its legacy of trust and durability into a new era. Finally, we arrive at a brand that for a time was the undisputed king of American luxury, Packard. If Cadillac was the standard of the world, Packard was the standard of American wealth and prestige. Founded in 1899, Packard quickly established itself as a builder of high-quality, powerful, and impeccably engineered automobiles. Their slogan was "Ask the man who owns one," a confident testament to their customer satisfaction and the peerless quality of their cars. Packards were innovators. They introduced the modern steering wheel, replacing the clumsy tiller, and they were pioneers in developing powerful multi-cylinder engines, including the first mass-produced V12 engine in 1915. For the first few decades of the 20th century, owning a Packard was the ultimate status symbol. They were the preferred automobile of presidents, Hollywood stars, and the industrial tycoons. While the brand eventually faded after World War II, its early history represents the pinnacle of American automotive luxury, performance, and craftsmanship, setting a high bar that all other luxury makers aspire to reach. From Duria's fast sputter to Ford's assembly line, and from Cadillac's precision to Buick's power, these pioneering companies laid the very foundation of our modern world. They were more than just businesses. They were dream factories that unleashed a wave of innovation, freedom, and the change that continues to shape our lives today. Their stories are a powerful reminder of the vision and the grit that drove the dawn of the automobile. Thanks so much for joining me on this historical road trip. If you enjoyed this journey into automotive history, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Let me know in the comments which of these classic car companies is your favorite. Until next time, keep exploring.